Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Stonks Maxxing. Happy Thanksgiving. I just had some duck for Thanksgiving, and sadly, I need to continue the grind for one of my class presentations. Discover and Capital One presenting on their merger and thinking about okay, what are the next steps moving forward if this merger ends up going through? So, I think what I have here is a slide on technology integration and data transfer. This whole section, I think, is broken down into how do we best, or what are some of the strategies we can implement to merge both companies. And so one of them is the technological standpoint. Finance today, it's driven by data. So Capital One Discover, they have financial data on loans, on deposits, on payments, and all of this is necessary both from a revenue generating perspective, but also a risk perspective. There's a lot of risk inherent with banks, especially credit risk. Essentially, the idea of if you lend out money to someone, are they able to pay it back? So, with that being said, technology integration is super important on both sides. Okay, I guess let's just leave it at that. So, I know that both of the companies rely on AWS, so that's their main platform of choice. All of them are pretty much cloud-based. I think Discover does have on-prem. They probably use an ACH, like an automatic clearinghouse. Yeah. But does Discover have servers? Call it on-prem servers. Okay, so most of it is on AWS right now. Interesting. Okay, so I think we could have, we can insert an arrow. Yeah, kind of like this arrow going in between AWS and we'll probably add a snowflake logo here. Kubernetes. I feel like there's a logo, right? Is there? Oh yeah. Let's see if we can make like a little shape. I don't know the best way. Oh god. Uh-oh, my screen's frozen. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video. Not sure what that means. But I definitely do have way too many tabs open, I feel like. Okay, I probably have too many processes running. So I'm just gonna exit this out. Hopefully reduce some of the bandwidth. Decrease the latency. Oh, yeah, there we go. I think maybe I have too much stuff stored on my computer. So the storage is running out. I guess that's also putting some stress on the RAM. Alright. Oh shit. Alright. I have a lot more than I originally thought. Plus, I'm also running this stream, so. Come on, please, please, why? Nice. Okay, I was able to get that. Can I exit out of this? Okay, slowly scaling down. Alright, I think this is good now. Alright, nice. Okay, I want to send backwards. Maybe just send back. Command Shift Option B. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is the right color to use. How do I change the fill on this? This maybe? Insert maybe a shape. Yeah, maybe this is so on the data front. Oh, What if I group everything together? Just scale everything down, right? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Not a good slide designer, but I guess this gets the point across. Does it? It is kind of just like a big chart. If you were to look at this, you would have no idea. Maybe like a bullet point to text box. Okay. Data, financial data stored on AWS and prem. Leveraging data warehousing tools. So leveraging data warehouse tools. Yeah, I don't know if there's necessarily a new place where data needs to be stored, but I think just having a way to connect the data. Okay, how should I say this? There doesn't need to be a new way to store data. It can be on a S3 bucket. It could be on a bucket. It could be in the same bucket on AWS. You don't need to create a new bucket just for moving. I feel like there's no need for moving all of your data from one bucket to another, but creating a pipeline that can connect a microservice to a bucket of data, that's probably where the most integration needs to happen, right? Okay, yeah, I guess this is a good way to save. Both C1 and Discover adopted a microservice tech software. Adopted service. Okay. Oops. I guess AWS can serve as kind of a single source of truth. I think Kafka is also logo. I'm just slapping tools here. Kubernetes, Kafka. Okay, let me ungroup this actually. Ungroup. Okay, nice. Okay, yeah, that's good. Migration, Snowflake, and also I'm gonna add like S3. Alright, so adopted a microservice. So, software development, I'll call it engineering teams. So allows for a plug and play sign for engineering teams that want to so allows for a plug and play design and play. So allows engineering teams to plug and play. Sign applications. Small, lightweight applications. Designed Okay, so I think this maybe is actually yeah, I think this could be a good slide to use. Technology integration. So S3. Let's see, Amazon data stores. Storage services. Okay, S3, RDS, relational database service, I guess, or DynamoDB. snowflake. Okay. I guess we could. This probably works. So financial data stored on AWS. All right. Let's see if we can add some icons. Right. Let's get some of these icons in here. The favicons. All right. Well, it's frozen. Oh, let's see icons. Cloud. Data warehousing tools. Let's see if we can get. Yeah. Okay, there's got to be like a data center. Oh, this is good. This is good. I just heard Pokey fart. Yikes. Okay, nice, nice. Let's see if there's one for, I don't know how you could represent microservices. I guess like a network. Network. Graph. Like nodes. Nodes. I guess this. This looks like it's sort of centralized on this one node here, but I think in reality it's not the case. Alright, communicate. I guess that's a good way, right? Like you have essentially two applications that are chatting with each other. Why is this always, yeah. That's us. The team. Merger thesis. Merger implementation. Single source of truth. Data within. And that's like straight consultant talk. If we can add that somewhere. Okay, I don't know if this is straight, but let's try inserting text box. So serves as the single source of truth. Alright, let me. Yeah, let's see if we can push this up a little bit. Okay, nice. Let's push this down, maybe. Okay, so let's see what this looks then. Strategy analysis. There's always buffers. Merger thesis. Ooh, I mean, I have to admit, this picture looks really cool. Yeah, I don't know if we need this slide. 6% CAGR, Capital One domestic. Yeah, this looks. This does look slightly off center. But I'd say it's. I think this does look a bit confusing. Allows you. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Plug and play. So let's see if there's like a game. Okay, nice, nice. I think this looks pretty good now. Maybe. Okay. This. Where's the? Okay. guess this is good. Okay, move this over. Nice. All right. Okay, I think this could work. Maybe I'll bring this a bit over. Yeah, I think this is what's super annoying about these slides. It's like it's very you're making these very small details on the slides. I feel like it's probably why I can never be a banker. But I hope if I want to be a venture capitalist one day. Hopefully it's not just slide making. I don't think it is. I could be wrong though. Okay, so scale consumer lending and deposits. Right. Okay, there's actually a good article I want to read. So Capital One, 11 cards. 11 different types of credit cards, right? Cashback credit cards designed to reward you for how you travel, secured credit cards, student credit cards, and business credit cards. Understanding what different types of cashback might reward everyday spending on things like groceries, gas, dining, entertainment, and other bonus categories. Okay, flat rate cards offer the same reward rates for all purchases. Category earning cards may offer higher rewards when you use them for specific things like groceries or dining out. Travel reward cards allow cardholders to renew like miles. You might come across two types. General travel rewards card. I think that's what Venture X is. For example, you could use reward miles that you use to book a flight. Co-branded travel rewards cards. Cards are branded jointly by the credit card issuer and the merchant, usually a specific airline or hotel. These cards typically function like any other credit card, but rewards may be limited to the specific airline or hotel associated with the card. Okay, I didn't realize you get TSA pre-check on Capital One cards. So points credit cards might work similar to other rewards cards, but instead of cashback or miles, rewards are offered as points. Okay, cashback, travel, gift cards, store credit cards. I guess these are co-branded almost. And as the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau explains, so I think these are general. So I remember there was a separation between general purpose and also private credit cards. Private credit card. Oh, right here. Private label credit cards. Oh, okay. I didn't realize they could only be used at the store and specified as store affiliates. Like traditional credit cards, these can typically be used anywhere, even outside the store and its affiliates. Business credit cards. Whether you're opening a small business or freelancing on the side, a business credit card can be useful if you're an entrepreneur or a business owner. It can help with businesses keep personal and business separate expenses. Okay. Tracking and managing employee spending as well as additional cards for employees to use, rewards such as cash back, discounts with a select list of merchants. I think this is what Brex, Ramp, maybe a few other of those tech startups are trying to compete in this space. I would bucket them into more fintechy startups. They're trying to change the game of corporate credit cards and also help you manage your expenses, your payroll. I think they design a lot of software for that as well. Secured credit cards are different from unsecured credit cards. Okay, usually secured in the loan sense is you have collateral backing it. Seems like this is the same thing. Deposits act as collateral. I guess when you think about traditional credit cards today, they're essentially unsecured loans. The loan amount isn't as high as a mortgage, but it's still a few $1,000s. Usually refundable. Other than that, secured card functions the same as unsecured card. Look at credit scores and credit reports during credit card qualification. applying for a secure credit card may be an option to help build your credit if you have less than excellent credit. Some secured cards even offer rewards. Okay. The other college students with an established credit and offer more relevant perks and benefits. A zero with low or 0% intro rates. To apply purchases, these can be useful if you're planning to make a big one-off purchase and then pay it back quickly. By law, intro rates must last at least 6 months, but they can sometimes last longer. During that time, you can focus on paying down your account balance. That's because you may not have to pay much or any interest, depending on the promotional period and rate. When the introductory APR expires, the standard APR kicks in. The standard APR will apply to both your current balance if you carry one over and future card balances. Depending on your card's terms and conditions, it can kick in early if you're late with payments or exceed your credit. Okay, so far we've discussed 9. First one I think is cashback credit cards. Second is travel. Third is points based. When I say fourth, I'm already blanking. Yeah. Maybe store based or private co-branded. I think fifth could be student. 6 is a secured card. Seventh is the low interest APR. All right. 8 is the business card, the Brex and the Ramps. And ninth, I don't know. Okay, well, we didn't actually go to ninth. Store credit cards, points credit cards, travel. Okay, so we did go through all of them. Balance transfer credit cards. Okay, ideally at a lower interest rate. So I think this is like refinancing, essentially. Fees, credit cards with no annual fees. There may be other credit card fees or interest and finance charges depending on how you use the cards. But unlike credit card, they don't usually come with a set spending. Charge cards accounts are often approved based on your financial history. Card holders typically have to repay the balance on a charge card in full each month, or when they get their statement. This means balances aren't carried over to the next month, and missing payments could mean late fees and other penalties. Okay, so I'd imagine Capital One today, they have cashback credit cards. I think that's a saver. Maybe even Quicksilver, I'm not entirely sure. Venture, that's definitely a travel rewards credit card. Points, don't know. Store credit cards, I think they do. It's not listed here, but I saw they had one with Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, maybe a few other ones. Business credit card, so it seems like they do have one with Spark. Secure credit cards, I don't fully know. Students, I also don't know either. Venture X, okay, there is a Venture X for business. Credit cards with low or 0% APR intro rates. I think most of these do. I could be wrong. There's a good diagram of Capital One, Discover, merger. There's a good presentation here. I do want to... There was an overview of Capital One credit cards and a breakdown of the categories. So let's take a look. Okay, cashback, travel, small business, and co-brand. All right, I'm going to copy this. Okay, cashback, travel, small business, co-brand. So we have that. Let's see, discover credit cards. Student, I do have that. Okay. NHL Discover Chrome, Gas, and Restaurant. Okay, so this seems like a travel card. Purchase from hotels. Discover it. Student Chrome credit card. Gas stations. So this is, I guess, the student card. Secure credit card. Okay. Student cashback credit card. Cashback credit card. All right. That's it? Is that really it? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's not a lot. Let's get our rewards. Cashback. Okay. I'd imagine it to be more. Like, let's best credit cards 2024. So I did see a Discover credit card on some best credit card list. Blue Cash Referred, Chase Freedom, okay. City Double Cash Card, Capital One. Alright, well, it doesn't even, it's not on there. Okay. Discover credit card. Credit cards with no annual fee. Alright, maybe it's on here. Chase Freedom Unlimited. Oh. Annual fee 0. That's actually not bad. And if this does come with lounge access, I'm gonna sign up. Alright. Guess it's not on there, but maybe I can create, if there's, copy image. Save image as. Wait, discover credit cards. Yeah, thank you. So they do have different credit cards, but I think that's just styles, not necessarily well, just straight copy this. So cashback credit, it's student credit, cashback credit, secured. All of these have an it, discovered it. Does it say, oh, it says here, miles. cash back. Okay, so you have cash back, travel, and it doesn't seem like there's actually any for business. I didn't see any. And then we also have a co-brand as well. And there is no student. So I think Discover is tapped into the student market, but Capital One is not. So that's interesting to see as well. So student. Okay. Alright. Damn, that looks cool. Like the chrome. Yeah. Discover miles card. Oops. Oh, okay. So student miles and then co-branded. So Discover, I think NHL. Yeah. All right. Ooh, it has a little vignette at the end too. What if I just take this one instead? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I wonder if there's, like, you just start them young, right? You get the people on student cards, and afterwards, once you're on the student card, then you get them on a saver card or something like that. Ooh, okay, stuff. I think that was the same exact size. So student. All right. Okay, so travel. I think we try to align this to the middle. Okay. We align this to the middle. tell if it is centered. I think this is now centered. Okay, that's tough. It's very hard to tell. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if we have this, I wonder if there is Quicksilver, Capital One, Capital One Venture card. I don't know what Venture versus Venture X is, but Capital One Spark card. And then Capital One is Cabela's card. Oh, Bass Pro Shops. Which is on the MasterCard network. Okay, small business. Okay, so how do we get this in line with Discover? Okay, nice. So this is their cash back. This is their travel. Yeah, I wonder if we can swap the two. So business. Because this would be like, oh, okay, this is a new vertical to get into. Okay, co-brand. Yeah, he's sleeping.
那不许狗去，你还挺会找地方的，Mister。 去呆呆屋睡去吧。走，呆呆睡觉去。走，睡呆呆床上，走。Come on, let's go。都出去撒尿，回来给呆呆睡觉，快点，快点，不让呆呆睡觉了，我关门了啊。过来吧，您这屋挺凉的呀。
还行，还行。Let's see if we can add a rounded rectangle. And then no fill.
小姐，过来吧，到我屋里睡吧。快点，到呆呆屋睡觉了，快点。是。快点。跟呆呆睡了，是。
Oops. Shape outline, black. Yeah. I wonder if we can actually swap these two out. I think that would be a lot. Okay, nice. Alright, cash back. Discover. Alright, does Capital One have a student?
实验室还挺明白的。那去呆呆屋，快。
Okay, Capital One student. Quicksilver. Okay, so you can. They do have Saver. Okay, I had no idea. So apparently, Capital One does have a student card. So I think they have everything, but Discover does not. It does Discover have a business credit card? Okay, so maybe that'll be worth noting. That would be worth noting. So business. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a Discover. Okay. Maybe it's like highlight the very highlight the credit cards with the most users, right? I don't know. So it's equal to popular cards. Yeah, yep. I'm gonna add like a old slides midterm slides. All right. Ooh, I never realized like this is actually a great icon. This cycle arrow between the computer and the cloud, I think is very good. Yeah, I would add the citations probably. Q&A. Raise hand. Oh. Hey, what the? I like that. Okay. I'm gonna delete this for now. merger implementation. Revenue mix. I like this. Reinvent the business model. Okay. Merger implementations. So scale consumer lending and deposits. Taking a little brain break, eh? Sanjay tablet holder. Damn. AirPods 4? Really? They were $180. That would be cool. The Meta Ray-Bans. Or for Pixel Watch. Wait, Wii M? Does the Nintendo have a streaming thing? Interesting. Interesting. Food waste. this one article I kind of want to read now because I am a Black Friday diehard. WSJ. Damn, retail therapy never felt better. I 100% agree. I think retail therapy does work. Okay, I guess that's fair. I've always wondered why a lot of retailers closed on Thanksgiving now. Hey, got some clean ass items in there. Oh, Bergen Town Center. Curious, actually. Okay, so there is this book I'm reading called Wasteland, and it does claim that the US, I shouldn't say claim, because I think it's actually a known fact now, that the US is the number one. I think it's the number one nation of consumers. So I think it means we spend the most, we buy the most stuff, despite not having the highest population. And number two, I think we are the nation that creates the most waste. I'm gonna say yeah, okay. Yeah, I think this guy is preaching what the book was preaching. Oh, God. Wait. Is the U.S. number one highest consumption rates? I don't know, like, how that's measured. Conserve energy. Okay, is the U.S. the largest waste producer? Garbage. 12% of the world's municipal solid waste. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, I think that's the stat. That, in fact, is the stats. Alright, I think I need to get back to work. Okay. Yeah, maybe it'll be helpful to touch on subprime versus prime lending. I think I can actually see some examples of other companies. Okay, no more programming. I forget what LPs are. I don't know. Oh, God. 158. I guess it would be nice to have a timeline, right? Oh yeah, it would be cool to add like an estimated. In 6 months. I'm like at a point where my mind is just not doing anything. Guess yeah, so town hall meeting would be nice. I guess yeah, it would be nice to have a slide that's like, all right, measuring the metrics. So estimated completion 1 year. Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's try to insert some more of these icons. Also, let's listen to some music too. Let's listen to some music. Some music. I just want to listen to some music. Okay. You can't get copyrighted, so let's listen to some lo-fi. Genshin lo-fi. Actually, I think I might be able to listen on my earpods. Not my AirPods, but my wired earpods. I try to do that. Hopefully these are clean. I don't know if they are. Space Song Radio. Hey, it works. Alright. This thing is still not loading though. Damn. Damn. Bam. 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 Bam, 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 bam. Okay, cut out people, what's this? Oh, what the hell? I didn't know you could do that. Stickers? It's cool. Illustrations. Like town hall. Cat. Okay, meeting. Alright, nope. Meeting. Town hall. Wait a minute. off-site, camping, let's see. Camping. What's this? Last one, integration task force. Team. I like this. All right. To focus on bring smooth transition. Works correctly. Cease. Yeah, it's kind of like a lot. Jumping from that to this. This is complicated though, I mean. Okay, so scale consumer lending and deposits. Okay, so maybe for this, it's like, all right, what are we trying to... So I think... Let's just ask ChatGPT. Does Discover Capital One mainly target subprime borrowers? I don't think it's... Credit card at 30%. So what are there any financial institutions focus on subprime lending? Ally Financial, Credit One. Okay. Payday, short term. Oof, yeah. APRs. I remember that was Payday Loans, Poverty by America. Oh, shoot, who's the author? I think he was a professor at Princeton. Matthew Desmond. I actually have it right here. Shoot. He was at Princeton, okay. Yeah, I gotta create flashcards for these. The books I've been reading, I haven't been creating too many flashcards for, so I should probably do that. Okay, in that case, let's put some numbers to this, because I think that... Discover S4. I think consolidated financial statements. Oops. Okay. Loans held for investment. Unsecuritized loans held for investment, loans held in consolidated trust. Okay, it would actually be very nice to have like a total deposits, non-interest-bearing deposits, interest-bearing deposits. Total liabilities. How does Capital One have interchange fees? Oh, probably from the open network on Visa. Is that how it works? Payment service volume just failed during this period. Okay. So I'm curious then. Annual filings filter. Let's see. Oh my god. It's 400 pages long. So, subject to which limits the amount of interchange fees that can be charged per debit card transaction for debit cards issuers with over 10 billion in assets. Change reimbursements, lowering interchange fees. Debit card is issued by place limits on it. We may charge additional routing requirements for debit cards issued on four-party networks. Okay. The primary source of our credit card business are net interest income and net interchange fees collected. Expenses primarily consist of provision for credit loss and marketing expenses. Okay, net interest income. Average total net revenue. Okay, non-interest income. Higher net interchange fees engaged on deferred compensation plus sale partnership. Net interest income, non-interest income. Okay, how does Capital One earn revenue fees off the interchange? Does MasterCard/Visa pay them? Does the payment network differ for credit and debit Okay, so company like got it. Do closed network providers discover got it. Does Capital One to a Visa/MasterCard for using their payment network. Assessment fees. Issuing banks, okay. $2% transaction fee, 0 assessment fee. Okay. How much is that assessment fee? .14, so that's about 10 basis points. I guess 10 basis points though of, so 0.10% times, well, 500 billion, it's 600 billion, right? I'd say 700 billion. 1% of 700 billion would be 7 billion. Yeah, so 700 million. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna ask, so what percent of okay, let me try to see this. So the S4, in this picture, so this was snipped from the S4 issued for the merger between Capital One and Discover. How come Capital One has higher interchange revenues compared to Discover? Can you pull the relevant numbers to defend that? Can you pull the data yourself? Let's see. versus $71.5 cards. Okay, yeah, I think we did see this, right? By purchase volume. Okay. It's hard to see. So 218, it's essentially 3x almost. Is this also 3x? It's a bit more. Because if we're able to multiply this by 3x times 3. Oh, never mind, it's a bit less. I'm not too sure then. Chase fees net. I guess that's probably net of assessment fees, right? Communications and data processing. I'm curious why that is so expensive on Capital One's front. Offset tax. Okay, so interchange income generally represents fees for staying ready to authorize and providing settlement on credit and debit transactions. Change networks, structure. C17 notes. Additional details. Charges and others interchange are recognized upon settlement with the net of rewards. Net of customer rewards, okay. Cards, consumer banking, commercial banking. Judgment, okay. Alright, so there's data processing too. Okay, yeah, I'm curious. Do you know what the line item for the communications and data processing expense represents for Capital One? Where does Capital One report their fees? this can answer that, that would be very helpful. Man, OpenAI, if only you could tell me the answers. I don't have to search for them myself. No. Shoot. I think I just got charged for LeetCode Plus. Damn it. Damn it. It's okay. In the back of my mind. Man, this song is fire. Romantic Homicide. Oh, it's David. Okay. In the back of my mind. And I didn't even regret it. Of its own. Okay, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to change these because the numbers here might be a bit too much. Total other debt. Alright. Okay, let's go to Sheets. Okay, interest income. Actually, maybe I should do this, right? Just income, loans, investments, securities. Oops. Other, okay. Capital One, discover. In the back of my mind. Senior subordinated notes. Capital One and discover. On the back of my mind. 37.02. 1978. 16. 953. 9. I'm curious then, what is the balance sheet looking like? Okay, so loans held for investment, loans held for sale, very little. Discover does not have any. Okay. Unsecuritized loans held for investment, loans held in consolidated trust. So I guess that these are all loans that that haven't sold off yet. I'm surprised they keep it all on their balance sheet. Total loans up. Discover. 289,229, and then 31,243, 97,969, 30,440. Allowance for credit losses. For credit losses. 10296, negative 9283. Okay, so I think at 11 I'll probably stop. It's been 2 hours almost. It's time for bed. Oh, what is good? Happy Thanksgiving, Andre. Yeah, I got to because I have a meeting tomorrow with one of my professors for an office hours because we have a presentation due. And she was actually working tomorrow, so my team and I, we have to grind in, lock in. Okay, so let's try to insert a chart here. Let's see if we can get this. Stacked column chart. What if we... Oh, wait. can this be the x-axis? Switch row columns. Interest revenue. Okay, I think that's probably the best way to put it. Wait, fill color, let's choose this. Yeah. Okay, let's try to make this a bit nicer. So chart style. Ooh. How's your birthday, by the way? Not your birthday. How is Thanksgiving for you, Andre? Are you gonna New York tomorrow still, or are you holding that off? See this. I'm gonna change the font to Arial. Okay, so interest revenue. I guess this is gonna be even larger. Damn. Let's see. Unsecuritized, so loans held for investment. Deposits, securitized debt obligations. Oh, here we go. 9489 959 2204 3886 0. This is senior support. So deposits is the larger one, right? Okay, chart. Customize. Okay, total data label. Let's do data labels. All right. Okay, so what if I do 100% actually? What? Okay, I'll leave this for now. So interest revenues and also on the loans, investment securities, and other as well. Okay, so it's gonna be Capital One's bringing the most here. Deposits, Capital One, call this interest expense. Shrink it even more. Yeah, it does. God. It's so fat too. Okay. I guess when you look at deposits though, compared to JP Morgan, I don't think it's really that impressive. JP Morgan deposits. Yeesh. Wait. I gotta count these zeros. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a billion. 2 trillion. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, God. Alright, wait. JP Morgan. Stock. Okay, yeah. I think it's trading probably 10x, 10 times. One stock. Around 10x. Okay, it wasn't that far off. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright. Yeah, that's insane. Okay, I mean, I have to admit, this is very badass if true. That's funny. So banks buy deposits. Oops. JP Morgan Chase, consolidated assets, domestic assets, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, Truist, 80 mil, 483. Yeah, okay, wait, how many? Copy the link to the S4 here. S4 link. Alright. Capital One. Discover. Deposits. Non-interest bearing deposit. Bearing deposits. Okay. So Capital One has 28024 and 320389 107 493. I'm just gonna ignore the transaction accounting adjustments. Yeah, it's so small anyways. Okay, nice. Maybe also add in the numbers here. So deposits of combined entity. Okay, percent of combined entity. Chart style. Which percent stacked? There we go. Okay. $2023. Yeah, so how come does Discover, it seems like they have a higher net interest margin than Okay, I think it's probably because Capital One does have much higher deposit expense here. Okay, so I think with this, I'm gonna end this here. Make a note that Capital One seems to have a higher, lower net interest margin due to higher deposit, higher accounts. So probably one, they have more deposits. Two, they pay more cent interest. So I think, oh shoot, you gotta be kidding me. I just pressed escape, okay. C1 hired has a lower net interest margin due to higher interest expense and on deposits that could be the results of one, higher deposits, and two, higher percent on accounts. Okay, so with that, I will bid you guys adieu. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you guys in the next one. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace.